My entire childhood was filled with doing dance productions and then doing productions in my lounge for my parents and making little tickets and posters. And my brother was my tech guy. And then I became more serious about it during high school when I learned about Shakespeare, and I just had such a love for his writing. And I realized these two things that I loved. I loved performing for people and storytelling, and I loved Shakespeare, and combining those, I could be an actor. I definitely prefer stage, 100% prefer it. I like to have an immediate reaction, and I love the rehearsal process, which you don't often get for screen. And I like being a little bit more expressive. Um, I find it hard to be very natural, but on stage, I mean, you still need to be natural, but you can be bigger. Rehearsals are a time to really explore your character and your relationships, and just the script in general. I think it's so important to have that time to explore and play, and then once you get there with an audience, you're still exploring and playing, but you've had time, so much time to prepare yourself with the people that you're going to be doing it with. When I'm not acting, my world does fall apart, and one day I'm wondering what other jobs I could do. What is there anything else that I love as much as this that I could do instead? And then there's other days where I'm going, how can I get to New York and be on that stage and act with that person and be directed by that person? I have a lot of different dreams. My biggest dream would be to be able to live every day doing something creative, not just waiting for the next thing. It would be maintaining a life where I can be doing what I love every day. But my absolute favourite is actually Robin Williams, so I'll never be able to work with him, but he is by far my favourite. I guess if I'm dreaming big, I'd love to work with Leonardo DiCaprio or Meryl Streep, because they would just be so inspiring. But I think I'd be far too starstruck to even work with them, that I would be a mess and it just wouldn't work out. I really love the moment in the dressing room when I'm changing from Meg to whoever. I like, whether it's putting makeup on or putting some shoes on, it's my character's shoes. I like that moment, the transformation. And I also love getting back out of that character too, whether it's having a shower and going, okay, I'm Meg now. I like those moments of knowing I can do that. The characters that you play are human, and they're real. They're not, you're not putting on anything, they're part of you. You bring part of you to that character. Yes, I'm very curious, I'm very spontaneous, very distracted and excitable, and I'm also emotionally intelligent. So my parents split when I was quite young. Um, so I think I was about 12 or 13, but I remember understanding what they were going through. And I was only young, I'd never experienced love or heartbreak, but I was saying all the right things to them, and they even say that to this day, you were better than our counsellors. Oh, totally. People don't feel like they can shine, and they should feel like they can. And to be yourself is just so freeing, and I admire when people can be just so genuine and true to themselves and have their own strong opinions on things.